What we are looking at here are spider diagrams for words from the Japanese language. The darker the colour, the more commonly used they are, and the categories around the edge show what area you normally find them used in. So we're looking at 5 words today. The first one is anshin, which means relief, as in I was relieved or I could rest easy. We can see that it is used in conversation and entertainment, but not so much in news. Next we have jishi, said badly, the implementation of a policy or something like that. Kento is consideration. These words are all to do with politics, academia, news. Happyo, this is an announcement. Again, academia and news. I don't know much about this word, but never mind. Lastly, hoka, arson, burning down things. We can see that arson has got the lightest shade, so it's the rarest word, and the most common word is anshin, which is really dark. And this gives you an idea of what the words we're going to be looking at are, what they do, whether they're worth learning for you. Do you like reading the news or do you like watching entertainment? So this is what this shows, and you can be familiar with what we're about to see. First, sorry the writing is so small. I'm going to read out this story for you. So Kat says, pleasure to meet you. I'm Kat from the Ministry of Agriculture. I'm here to do some checks, routine stuff. Saturn says, welcome to Titan. You have come at an interesting time. We're trialling a no-dig policy and so far so good. Kat says, any thoughts on the no-dig, Worm? And Worm says, it's a relief. Now, Kat is back at the Ministry of Agriculture. Dracula says, implemented, you say? That's a recipe for a juicy policy pie, and I'm dying to take a bite. Vampire Cat says, agreed. If we dress it up as environmentalism, we won't even have to do any economic modelling. Paychecks justified. It's what we do. Dracula carries on. And it will get rejected, so we will have done absolutely nothing. Write it up, Cat. Wahahaha. Cat is thinking, help me. And this guy is just here. No reason. I'm hoping it's possible to follow all this without explaining. Slug says, greetings. I am Slug from Interplanetary Weekly. I'm researching for an article on the under consideration solar system-wide ban on digging proposed by the Ministry of Agriculture. Have you any thoughts? Venus says, here on Venus we nurture the land with love and have been in harmony with nature for centuries. What reason is given for this blanket ban? Slug replies, it states, for improving the quality of life for worms and slugs, etc. And Venus says, I hate slugs. Venus makes a public announcement. This proposed no-dig policy, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. I have tolerated your self-serving bureaucracy long enough. Year after year, the Ministry of Agriculture has meddled in my fields, taxed my harvests, dictated my soil, and produced nothing but paperwork, slogans, and slogans about paperwork. I grow food, you grow departments. So hear this. Effective immediately, I will no longer pay taxes to the MOA. You may keep your subsidies, keep your inspections, keep your pamphlets, your pamphlet inspectors, and your task force on pamphlet inspector transparency. It's over. I'm reclaiming my farm, my fields, and my right to dig. We've got this guy here, again, for no reason. Dog is thinking, I grow food, you grow departments. One of the lines from the from the text. This is a chat GTP generated, not edited. Now for the finale. Chameleon, the judge, says, verdict, guilty of grand arson. Sentence, you can no longer play an active role in the Ministry of Agriculture, but you'll still get full pay though. Rabbit's prosecution says, that's not even a punishment. Venus says, dude, you burned down my house. And Dracula says, yeah, sorry, I got angry. So, this is the end of the story. So this all took a long time to put together, and then I made this video in about 15 minutes, tops. So the point is that it works both ways. First of all, I'm using stories to memorize language, and second of all, I'm using language to make stories. So apart from it getting a bit political, I think that it's a nice story, and this video probably seems awful and rushed and will need redoing. But my thoughts are, if my presentation, my speech is really rough, as long as people can understand, if the video doesn't have anything in it that's good, then it doesn't matter how well you present it. So I hope that my bad narration going too fast will not stop people from enjoying this. It's supposed to be comedy. Thank you for watching.